Come with me to work as an intern neuropsychologist. Hi guys, my name is Mo. I am an intern neuropsychologist at Grooteskier. So the internship at Grooteskier is 1 year. So you start in Jan until Jan the following year. In Jan, I was wearing jeans to work, but I've made a decision to wear formal every day when I go to work. So I do leave the house at 7:30 because I live fairly close to work. Sometimes I actually do walk to work. That's how close I live to work. Ward rounds start at 8:15, but we often just walk into the ward just after 8. I hadn't had my coffee, so I quickly rushed back to our office to go have a few sips of my coffee, and then I rushed back into ward rounds. Ward rounds are quite long and they are quite strenuous. You are on your feet for hours because they start, like I said, at 8:15, and you move from bed to bed until maybe like around 11 or half 10. The setup is it's a group of neurologists presenting their cases to their professor. Some of the cases that they're working on will have a neuropsych question to it. So like this patient has this and that, and as a result of that, they have cognitive impairments or they have cognitive fallout. And it is those patients that will be referred to us. So it is important that we attend ward rounds so that we know and have a full account of the patient's medical history. After ward rounds, we'll get our referrals, and my classmates and I will be in the office discussing different pathologies that relate to that referral, how to test, basically like just pruning each other and quizzing each other and seeing if you are on the right track and learning from each other about different pathologies, which is always so interesting. Tuesday are my longest days, so I decided to take a break and go sit alone and eat lunch. When you see a patient, you of course go through their medical folder. So at this point, I was returning that medical folder before I clock out. I left the office at 10 to 3 and I was rushing to a tutorial. Because the internship is unpaid, many of us end up like tutoring or having other part-time jobs. So my TAT is from 4 until 6 p.m. And the thing that sucks about this tutorial is that I am on my feet for the whole 2 hours. And some point I just got so tired that I grabbed a chair and I sat down. It is a statistics tutorial. So the students are sitting there doing their assignments and then you help them. When I was done with that, I went for a run. Yeah, I know, on my feet again. The run was quite nice. I ran a 5 kilometer that day and then I got home at 5 to 8.